So hello guys, welcome to my sort of weekly show. I say sort of weekly show because I don't have any set days for it. I just stream when I can. So guys, I'm temporarily on my own. Natasha's a little bit busy with some personal issues. She will try to join us later. As you can see, I have my messy hotel background. If anybody wishes to join me, I have posted the link. Well, for me, the chat's up there. So click on the link, come in and join us. Obviously, I will only accept you if I know who you are. So if you have never seen me before, type a little bit in the chat. Make sure I get to know you first. So today, I've got nothing that I can stream that doesn't need recording apart from my Notre Dame Cathedral, which I will try to show you if I could find the box, which I had a minute ago. So I'm not going to show you. But this is what I'm up to so far, which is going to get quite dark. I'll show you a better picture in a moment. I saw the box a minute ago. Here it is. I knew I saw it somewhere. So that's what I'm building. It is extremely difficult. It's not difficult. It's extremely time consuming. I've built this much in about, I'm estimating about 9 hours. So Teresa says hi. I assume that means hi all. And then Dominique says evening. Dominique, have you seen Man's Model Moments? He is starting, I'm going to tell you about it. There's so much to tell you about in one go without spoiling it for my next week's video, which is going to be my channel update. Man's Model Moments has started a build challenge, some kind of build challenge, vintage wings, which I think is technically going to be World War I aircraft. He's then posted a link on his description saying lots of qualifying kits. So out of I haven't got any World War I stuff, but I messaged him and I said, "Oh, could you make me up a miss?" Because I know he does free postage over 50 quid. So I said, "Look, I just want some kits. Don't know what to get. So could you just make me up a little mystery box? Make sure you put something British, something German, something French in it." And he's come back and he says, "Oh, got you a nice little kit for 65 quid. Sorry, nice little box, 65 quid. Lovely. I'll take it." Went on to Plastic Alchemist Discord, told them one or two other people have bought them. So I said to Alex, I said, "Oh, I hear I've started a little craze now of tailored mystery boxes." And he says, "Yeah, it looks like you have. But if you take part in this build, you get a little patch." And he says he was also doing one for the F-35 build. So I said, "Well, look," I said, "I'm doing a live stream New Year's with Dominique." I said, "Does that qualify?" He says, "Yeah, it does qualify. I'll chuck you a patch in the post." So I'm getting an F-35 patch. Chris Create says, "Hi, Penny and everyone. So how are you all?" So I have some potentially bad news for you. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Got my Batmobile today. Got 2 duplicates and 1 missing called, and got a replacement coming soon. Who does the Batmobile? Is that Harsh? It's not Harshjet, is it? 2 duplicates and 1 missing. I'm not totally surprised. Mistakes happen. Sorry, bear with me a sec. My phone has just decided to go mental. Just want to see if there's anything important. No, I thought that was what it was. It was Facebook reminding me that I have a stream starting. Oh, it is Harshette, is it? Mark Fitz says, hello, everyone. And Dominique says, oh, that's cool. Right, so my fan home payments have all gone through. My Gauntlet was dispatched last week. I got an email today to say that my Ecto 1 has been dispatched today, and I have not had anything telling me that Robocop has been dispatched. It's been paid for, but it hasn't been dispatched yet. Now, I'm going to run out of Robocop videos. Well, I've got issue 6 coming out this Friday. Now, bit of a spoiler for you. On this video, issue 6, I've said that there will be no video next week, next Friday, because the delivery schedule was a bit tight last month. It came like a few days before I was due to go to London. So I think it's going to come the last week that I'm on holiday or the week after. So I said, what I've done, I'm going to be taking a break for Christmas. So I'm going to do 1 episode a week from the 1st of December, which will take us up to Christmas. However, with the Gauntlet, the first pack was 2 issues. The next pack was 4 issues. And then every pack from there on in was 5 issues. With the Robocop, we had pack 1, which was 2 issues. We've had pack 2, which is 4 issues. And I said, I don't know how many issues will be in pack 3. It goes the same way as the Gauntlet. It's going to be 5 issues. Otherwise, it'll be 4. So I said, if it's going to be 5 issues, then I'll pack 5 issues into 4 videos. But it's actually going to be 4 issues because they show you on the actual website. But if that pack doesn't arrive by the 25th of November, which is the end of next week, there's no way I can get those. Well, I say there's no way that I can get them filmed. I may be able to bring them to the hotel with me, but I'm really reluctant to do anything part worky in the hotel, because obviously these part works, they build up quite heavy. So I'd have to take it back as soon as I can. So Anfield Road Layout in the Loft says, hi. Dominique says, Danielle has been waiting for a package from Fan Home for almost 3 weeks. The package was damaged and is now lost. And the new package is almost on its way again. And then Caitlin says, hi all. Hi, Caitlin. Yeah, the way Fan Home seems to go is they take a payment and then about a week later they'll dispatch, and it'll take up to 2 weeks. So after the new year, everything's going to be sorted out, because with the 2-week break for Christmas, it's going to push me back on everything. And I'm going to try and be 4 to 6 issues behind everything. I'd like to get the issues out on time as they're released, but it's just not going to happen with my work schedule. And also, I'm personally, I'm not a fan. Some people, when they receive the monthly pack, they push the whole pack out in one video. I know I build everything in one go because I'll make 4 videos in a day. But I like to sort of stagger them out throughout the week. It's the way I prefer to do it. And also when you do 1 or 2 issues per video, I'm not forced to watch videos that I'm not ready to watch yet. I can watch videos when I want to watch them. It's my own personal preference. Those people that churn out 14 issues in one go, I'm not saying they're wrong. It's just I don't prefer to do it that way. Right, guys. So apart from that, without giving away anything, well, I say I don't want to give anything away, but obviously if I tell you everything now, I'll have nothing left for the channel update next Sunday. I am now starting my favourite time of being away in London. I am on day 1 of 2 days off. I don't like 2 days off together, but I've got 3 days of work left in London. Because I'm finishing Friday, I booked myself, so bear with me a second. I do love this. What's the worst that could happen? So yeah, because my last day is going to be Friday, I booked myself on the overnight coach for Friday night. So I'll be in Glasgow at 7:30, probably be home by 9 o'clock, which is fantastic because if I got the train home on a Sunday, I won't be home till about 8 p.m. Sunday, 6 o'clock, depends on what time they book me on. So I shall be home and I won't be able to do much until, well, I've got a lot going on. Sunday is the last day of my car MOT. Monday, I'm doing a bit of a naughty. I need to take Spirit to the vet because she is coming to that age where male cats become interested in her and she becomes interested in male cats. And I know this because although Shadow has had that element of him removed, he still seems to be quite interested in her and she doesn't like it. But obviously as she gets a little bit older, she will start to like it, if you know what I mean. So she is going to the vets on next Monday, and the vets is just around the corner from the MOT place. Now, I don't know if you know about British MOT rules. You can legally drive a car with no MOT, provided you are on the way to an MOT stay, a booked MOT, or you're on the way home from a failed MOT. So I've booked the MOT and I'm just going to go, there you go, into the vets, right onto the MOT place. Shadow is having his, what we call his fat boy checks on Monday afternoon. So when I go to collect Spirit, I will take Shadow with me and we'll have him looked at. And I've got a horrible feeling he's even bigger than he was before. Right, I don't know if Danielle wants to film it, but the Knight Rider is really beautiful. Not a package has been opened yet. When it is complete, she wants to start building. Oh, she's going to wait all the way to the end, is it? Where she can contain herself. Fantastic. Listen, I'm always going to go, yeah, film it. Put it out on YouTube. Let's see who you are. Let's see what you're building. I don't know anyone who's doing, there must be someone doing a Knight Rider other than World of Wayne. But yeah, I'd like to see people building stuff and I'd probably watch it. I'm not really into cars. When I heard the Knight Rider was coming out, my attitude was, yeah, it's an iconic vehicle, but it's essentially a Trans Am with a red light on it. So you're just paying for the red light, aren't you? But yeah, I'd watch it. I'd be interested in knowing how good it is, what the interior is like. You know, kind of like catchphrase, say what you see. Open the package. What do you see? Do you like it? Is it made of plastic? Is it made of metal? Does it go together well? Are there any mistakes? How do you deal with any mistakes? Yeah, this is all the stuff I want to hear about. I have another update on the, I'm starting to film a couple of things to start after Christmas. I've done 2 episodes of the Apollo 11. Don't get too excited because episode 1 is just literally the unboxing of it, no building at all. I've done 1 episode of the Sea Harrier. And the Sea Harriers kind of opened up a can of worms, because I wasn't happy with the, I don't know what you'd call them, the little hole bits on the air intakes. And I think I've said this before. I bought this book, which I'm going to fall off my chair, right? So I bought this book. I'm going to change camera views, guys, because you'll see it much better if I use the overhead camera. I'm a bit late now, but can you hear me okay, guys? I mean, I've been rabbiting on for a quarter of an hour, so probably you can hear me. So I picked this book up, which is actually really, really good. And you'll see here from like these photos, those little square bits are all closed. But when you see them, I think all the photos at the beginning. So look, when it's on the ground, you can't see that too well, but they're open. And there's another one on the ground, they're open. This one's open. And those ones are open. And that one you can't see. They're all open. And there is a picture somewhere. I thought there was a picture. So yeah. But these are all in flight. So we've kind of come to a conclusion, and this has been confirmed on Brit Modeler. These close when it's in flight, but they open when it's on the ground. So I obviously have the decision to make. If I have it wheels down, they've got to be open. If I have it in flight, I can get away with it being closed. But I quite like to have it in flight. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with it yet. I feel if you do a model in flight, and there's nothing wrong with doing it in flight, there's a part of the build you're not doing. You're not doing bomb bays, you're not doing wheel bays, etc. But in flight is fine. However, I've found the aircraft that the Sea Harrier that I'm doing, it shot down a particular aircraft with a Sidewinder. So obviously I'm going to build it with one Sidewinder missing. But I've also found the exact plane it shot down, and I found the kit and I found the decals. So I'm going to build that aircraft at a later date. So that begs the question, should I do the Harrier in flight with a Sidewinder starting to come off the pylon? Don't put it on the pylon properly, and it'll be a snapshot of when he hit that button to fire that Sidewinder. And then we could then do the other aircraft in flight. There's the idea. But then if I do it with its wheels down, I can do it on a nice little plaque and blah, blah, blah. But I suppose I could put it on a little, I've forgotten the name for it now, those little clear acrylic rods. So, so I might do it that way. But anyway, so these little air events, I've been researching it, and I've come across another video from Man's Model Moments, and then he's pointed out lots and lots of errors with this Sea Harrier and how to fix them. And they're all quite simple fixes, just sandpapers and knives, and it's all fixed. And the other thing I've got these free sample. The place I bought the decals from, they sent me these. Now, these are undefined cockpit instrument panels, and I thought I might just put them in the Sea Harrier. I know they won't necessarily be accurate, but it will just add a little bit of interest inside the cockpit. Yeah, I might just put that in. But as I say, there's a bit of an error with the cockpit in there as well, and some various other things as well. Guys, don't forget, if anybody wants to join me, the very first comment on YouTube is the link to the stream. So far, everybody who's commenting is commenting from YouTube. So yeah, you'll all see the link. Right, guys, so I am going to get on with some building. So yeah, that's kind of me up to date. So this is what you'll love this, guys. You will really love it. So I've now put the fourth side, I've completed this fourth side, and I've put them all together. And that's the very first side that I worked on with that. And then we worked on that, and I just love that stained glass window. And then we completed the back wall, which means we have none of those pieces left over anymore, as you can see. And then we built a floor with these little bits in it. And now we're starting to work on the next level of the floor. And so this will all be closed in. So this bit there, you will see that through the window. It just adds that little bit of extra detail. So, but yeah, I did this on someone else's street the other day. And you can see how small it is. There's quite a few pieces to this. And that took me about 2 hours to complete. So if I get anything more than this done, it'll be a real bonus. But I am up to, there are 4 sides of instructions. I've completed side 1 now. And I am about halfway through the second side. I think I'm up to step 11. Yes, that's where I got up to before. So now I'm starting step 11, which is pretty much exactly the same as step 10. And you're going to end up making another one of these. And I made a fantastic discovery, which I will show you in a minute. It's a bit of a daft one, but it's good. If you guys might remember, I was using this to cut the pieces off the fret, and it was working quite well. But every now and again, if you place the blade in the wrong place, it bends it rather than cuts it. I've discovered after all this time, if you look at that little notch in there, because I've got a very good set of sprue cutters, I can actually get that in there and I can cut them off, and it's a really clean cut, really, really nice clean cut. So let me zoom out, because when I'm doing chopping and stuff like that, I'm a little bit harder to see. So B48 is our next piece, which I think is on this, not on that sprue. Please. Yeah, I had a bit of a problem the other day. I lost a lot of I mislaid a lot of the sprues. Right, so it's that piece we're starting off with, which is going to be the floor there. You'll see as we go along. But yeah, if you just partially close the clippers, you can snip that off really easily, and it comes off really clean. Who would have thought about cutting something sideways? So, right, so what we need to do, I might even invest in you can get like a little metal earth bending toolkit. Right, one of these, I'm pretty sure bends at an angle. I'm absolutely positive. Yeah. It's this one. Right. So these small tabs, they bend really easily, but you do have to bend them. We are talking exactly 90 degrees. Because if you bend them 89 degrees or 91 degrees, because you're going to be lining up 4 tabs at once, they don't fit properly, and you sit there with tweezers fiddling about with it. But it's not the end of the world if you don't bend them exactly right. Right, I'm going to bend this one next. Then you can get in at that next one easily. So, so no one joining me tonight then. I think I've picked a really bad day for streaming, actually, because there's a few of the regular streamers streaming on a Monday. Monday seems to be everybody in the world wants to do a live show, but I suppose I could have streamed last night, but I'm glad I didn't. Actually, I was rather tired, and I got home last night and I'm like, right, I need to make some videos, but I'm really tired, and if I'm really tired, I won't make such a good video. So I decided that what I was going to do, I was going to go to bed and I wasn't going to set the alarm, and I'll just wake up whatever time. And I woke up at about 4:30 this morning, which, given that I went to bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock, that's probably actually really bad. But I got up about 4:30, and by about 9 o'clock, I'd made 3 or 4 videos. So I think I made the right decision. Right, I've just got to remember, yeah, you have to bend these a certain way. This is a really interesting piece because this is some kind of spire. And you'll put that in there. Then you'll put a curved bit over it, this bit there. But can you see that that sticky up bit comes up through the middle? But because this is flat, it means that it can only go on one way. But obviously, when you get this, I'm worried about it being set the correct way. Well, because then it all gets covered up. So you're like, oh, I've just done all that worrying for nothing. The only thing you do have to do is make sure you get it the right way round. So you just make sure you've got that non-corner there, and then you have this spire so that it's going. See, I haven't bent it correctly. Here we go. So it's going that way, and it's really nice. I do love this. So guys, what would you all say to me doing more of these? I couldn't possibly do one per video because it would just take way too long, but maybe do some of it every week. Or are you guys happy me doing it on the live streams? Because I can do that. It's, it's just something to, this defines what my title is supposed to be. The title is Chill and Chat. And, there's been a couple of times I've come home, I've had maybe a bad day at work, and I've just cracked on with it for an hour or two, and I've just been really chilled out afterwards. So it really is this. I think these Metal Earth kits just really define chill and craft. You're making something, it just focuses your mind so much that you just don't, by the time you finished it, you just don't have a care in the world. Right. So that's been bent slightly too much, but that's fine. I can pull it back. Then we pull these tabs down so they sit. I know it's really hard to see, but that tab wants to be coming downwards. I should see I've not actually done it enough. There we go. This actually is probably one of the hardest pieces I've done because you've got to bend this. It's kind of like an umbrella. And then you've got to do these 4 tabs, line them up exactly right so that they then go through the 4 holes in there. And like I say, if it's just out a little bit, right, so what I'm going to do, I'll look for the join in this one, which I can't find anymore. There it is. So the join is on the opposite side to there. So I don't know if that is the best play. Because of the shape of the spire, it means it can only go in one of two ways. There it is. There's the joint. So yeah. And then it's tweezers time. So unfortunately, when the tweezers come out, my glasses have to come off. And also my head may get in the way of the camera, for which I will apologize in advance. It's a kind of a sorry, not sorry moment. I'm sorry that you can't see what I'm doing, but at the same time, I'm not sorry because I can see what I'm doing. Right. Oh, it's got too fiddly for me. Right, got 3 tabs in. Sorry, I've gotten all quiet because I'm concentrating. There we go, that's him. And I find that once I twist 1 or 2 of these tabs, it kind of really locks it in. You know, I actually bought another one of these the other day. It came at the beginning of the week. And because I'd bought this for a project for Christmas, and I just thought it's too complicated to do over Christmas. So I bought a simpler one. And do you know what? It was the Model T Ford. And do you know what? It was terrible. I got to about the 3rd stage, and the tabs were falling off it. And I just sort of screamed at it and threw it in the bin because it was terrible. Right. A49, which is this piece. I'm actually recognizing these pieces now from when I did the first stage. Did it the first time round. But oh, we have Anfield Road Layout joined us. One of the things I love about Melon is that when you join me, it actually says your name. So without looking up, I can see who's with us. So how are you, my good friend Lee?
Not too bad. I'm working.
Not too bad.
I'm working on a tricky build at the moment.
Are you doing one of those kits again?
I'm still on the pub. I'm still
on the pub.
Doing the pub, but it's got bay windows.
Yeah, how's that going?
I've got half of the bay windows. But...
Bay windows. That's so 1980s, isn't it?
Hey, but they look good.
Yeah.
I'll tell
you what, they're absolutely terrible when you're trying to put a sofa in the living room.
Oh, yeah.
So you've been about on lives and videos this last couple of days, haven't you? I keep looking at my notifications and I'm like, oh, is that bloody Lee again? He's on YouTube.
I've just put a video out as well of some new kits.
Yes, you something about a mail call or something. Unfortunately, I only spotted it about 15 minutes before my stream went live. So I do apologise. I've not had a chance to see that yet.
We had a load of Mac carpet that I'd sent by a subscriber.
What else would it be?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's like when I get post, you know, it's either going to be Partworks or scale models, because let's face it, 200 scale models in your stash just isn't enough.
No, it's not.
So unfortunately, I wasn't able to make Telford this weekend.
No, was I didn't know either myself.
But I've looked at the dates. Oh, Mark Fit. Hello, Mark Fit. How are you, my friend? Are we trying again with the streaming? Oh, Mark Fit. Hello, Mark Fit. How are you, my friend? Are we trying again with the streaming?
Trying again, yeah. See how things go.
Yeah. So you're obviously watching us via your TV again because we're getting
Echoing
about a
again.
10-second delay before you answer us. So you're obviously watching us via your TV again because we're getting about a 10-second delay before you answer us.
We'll turn that off.
Now he's turned the TV down so you can't hear us at all. So what are you working on? Whoa. We've got echo.
Is it me?
Echo. So what are you working on today then, Mark?
I'm doing my diamond art today,
Nice.
and I just thought I know you can't see me really well, but
No, it's fine. We know you're there.
I've just got like my mobile set on a stand beside me, and I'm sort of
No, that's fine.
The
only thing I'm a little bit worried about is that we can hear you. I can hear myself.
I've turned my TV down.
Yeah, but it's coming through on your phone as well, isn't it? Have you got your speaker on your phone?
Blah, blah, blah. Let's see if I can. Audio settings.
Yeah, see Lee said dead echo. Oh, now can you still hear us, Mark?
You can't hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you. Yeah. Oh, so you got that echo again.
Right. Think I'm going to have to call it quits.
We'll figure it out one day, Mark.
Yeah, one day.
Right, keep trying. That's all we can do. As long as you're Bless him. Mark is a most wonderful. Sorry, Lee.
Put headphones in and he'd sort it.
Well, don't know if he's got headphones because I think he's streaming from his phone. He's a lovely guy and he does keep trying, but we'll get there. We will get there, guys.
If he plugs in a set of ordinary headphones, doesn't have to be phone headphones, just a cheap set of headphones, it'll wear. If you're listening, Mark, that's all you want to do. Plug in a set of headphones. I used to stream on my phone.
That's a good point, actually. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it worked.
Now
yeah, I'm not really doing much today.
You're not doing what?
I'm not really doing much. I'm just doing it's a pretty job making this big.
Yeah, but it goes like that, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does.
There's days I spend all day building, and at the end of it, I'm like, is that all I've done?
Yeah, well, I did the test stream before when Yorkshire Crafter went live. I wanted to do a test stream. So I'm using another new software with StreamYard, but I can't use it on Melon.
Right. So what's this software?
I'm using Manycam. It's where I can see it on my camera.
Right.
But it won't let me use it. It's opened in a separate window, but it won't let me use it through Melon. And it's like a virtual. Okay. It's like a virtual thing. What you can do with Melon, so they're not going to let you use it on Melon. But hey ho, I'm not really bothered.
I'm really not liking this, It's not bending in the way I want it to. That's done it. A bit of brute force with the pliers.
Yeah, that usually works. Brute force works wonders.
Yeah, you got to show who's boss sometimes.
Okay.
Right. See if that's worked. Crazy. Someone been listening to old songs on the radio, Lee?
Yes. No, I've not been listening. I've been listening to them on my laptop. When I'm in the hobby room, I've got my laptop set up on another monitor, and I have that on a mobile mouse and keyboard because that's away from me. But I've got another monitor. I have my 3 monitors next to me, but one's the laptop.
Yeah.
And I can watch stuff on that as well. I've been doing a lot of scratch building today with this.
Oh, I don't know how many times I've just dropped this.
I dropped the scalpel. I dropped the scalpel blade yesterday. Oh yeah, but the way I dropped it, it literally stabbed me.
Right. See, this is why I use these. These are weighted, they're a little bit heavier on the back. So if you drop them, they work their way that way. I mean, it still bloody hurts if you drop it on your foot, but I'd rather have a heavy lump on my foot than we've got Mark Fit back. Oh, we've got DJ Mark Fit now.
And the headphones works, Mark. I told you.
It's working, is it?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Excellent. So now you can get on with your diamond painting and chit chat.
Well, try to, yeah. You might. I think there's still a delay, but yeah.
No, it's fine.
There's no delay. Mark, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it must just be because I'm watching on my telly.
Yeah, you will.
Okay.
Your phone is in Melon, but you're watching YouTube on your telly. There'll be a load of a delay.
Yeah, there tends to be about a 10-second delay between Melon broadcasting and you guys seeing it on YouTube.
Yeah, it does.
This is the great thing about having a countdown as your opening video. Obviously, I know where the countdown starts, so I'll go and watch it live, and then I'll see the countdown on YouTube and what it's like on the video.
Yeah, I'm the same. I do the same. I've got about 4 devices running at the moment in front of me, 2 monitors, and this will be I haven't got my iPad on tonight. I don't even want the iPad on tonight.
Right, I know I've done this in the wrong order again.
What's the diamond you're doing, Mark?
Say again?
What's the diamond you're doing off?
Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
I'm just trying to turn my volume up on my headphones so I can actually hear. That's better. Right. Been a while since I've used these.
What, the headphones or the diamond dots?
The headphones. I had to try and remember where I put them. I thought, I know I got set, but I thought, I know where they are. I'll give it a go.
Yeah, headphones usually work. They've rolled out. I don't use Melon. I use StreamYard. I do a lot of streaming myself.
Well, this is only second time I've actually sort of joined in.
Yeah, it's good, but it'll get addictive.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm normally.
Where's John?
Yeah, it is addictive actually. I remember when I was starting off with me 1 video a week, and look at me now.
I don't think I'll ever do videoing because I haven't got the patience for it really. And plus, I haven't really got the setup either.
Yeah, you don't need it. You can do you've got it. Your phone. You can do little short videos on the phone.
The problem I find is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to see you doing live videos, Mark. But obviously, making videos, if making videos isn't the craft that you want to do, it's actually taking you away from the craft that you do want to do. Because obviously, one thing I always say is, the video making takes me away from making stuff, and making stuff takes me away from making the videos. If that makes any sense.
It does, yeah.
So if you get yourself into the trap of making videos because you have to, you know, sometimes if I fall a little bit behind on things, I'm making videos under pressure to get them out. And the only thing that's going to suffer there is your videos, because if you try to churn the videos out, the quality is going to be going.
Yeah.
So you have to keep yourself in the stage of making videos because you want to. It's why I enjoy the lives.
It's actually quite nice because I live on my own.
Right.
I just got a little bed sit, so I'm
Nice.
just one room, and I don't often have company or anything like that. So this is a bit therapeutic to me.
Yeah.
And it's just nice to have someone to chat to while I'm...
Exactly, yeah. And cheaper than phoning someone.
I get 3 minutes. That doesn't really apply to me.
If you still got to pay for those, mind you've got to pay for the internet connection, haven't you? I can't figure this out.
No, because I get free internet through the letting agent.
Do you?
But then I suppose it's all included in the bill.
Well, yeah, but you're going to be paying your rent anyway, aren't you? So does the rent actually count? Unless you get free rent. In which case you really, rent. Yeah, I was going to say, then you really hit the jackpot, haven't you?
Well, if I could get free rent, I would.
Yeah.
You'll have to excuse me.
How come we've only got? How come Mark's on, Vic?
Because you were asking him what he was doing, so I was sort of getting ready for him to show us something.
Yeah.
I can show you if you wish. I'll try.
Only if you want to show it. Cool. Well, that was a mission, getting that little fence in.
Have to excuse the background, but
What?
I don't know if I can. I might have to just turn my phone round.
Yeah. Oh, nice diamond dot mark. Nice.
I'll have a look.
That is nice.
Nice.
Oh, that is good. That is brilliant.
So what, about a third of the way through?
No. Because it's a 40 by 80.
Okay. So you're probably about a quarter of the way through then, if that.
Not even a quarter. I think I'm probably about... I'm going to get technical now.
You can get as technical as you want.
Yeah, get as technical as you.
We do technical, we do non-technical on this show.
I am just under quarter way through.
There you go. That's what I said, a quarter. And you went, no.
It doesn't look like a quarter, though, because I've still got, like, all of...
Does it feel like a quarter?
No.
Or does it feel like you've done it 50 times already? Or it should have been finished 50 times? Oh.
Well, I have done another one, the same size.
Right.
Of the London, sort of Westminster.
That's the one. Was it you who did the like grey background, but there was like a bus and a post box in red?
That
was a really nice one. Oh, okay, there was someone did that, and that is really nice. Although I don't know if I fancy doing 50 Shades of Grey. Pun intended there.
Well, I must admit with this one there is a lot of black in it.
I've got.
Yes.
You know your diamond dots, Mark. I've got the Liverpool Emblems diamond dot to do. I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, I've seen that.
Well, you know, listen, people do choose to support Liverpool. You have to live with your choices.
Hey.
Oh, you don't tell me you're a
the
Liverpool
team.
fan as well.
I was. I don't
You was.
follow football,
but you've seen the error of your ways now.
No. I still like Liverpool as my team from when I was young.
Yeah.
But I've grown out of liking football.
Yeah.
But I still say they're my team.
Fair enough.
Well, that's where my name originates from. Anfield Road. I've got two layouts. I'm in the hobby room at the moment. The train layout is 4x8. And I've got a 26-foot layout in the loft. And that's what I build.
You know, I've got to stop watching your videos, Anfield, because or Lee, because I keep looking at your layout, and I'm like, yeah, I could do something like that in my loft.
Yes, it's addictive.
But you see, then I get the next email come through from Jedlams, and they do those Bachmann trains.
Don't go there on Bachmann. I hate Bachmann with a vengeance.
Do you? I don't mind the train. I don't know if the trains are any good, but I'm not happy with the prices. We're talking 300, 400, 500 quid for one loco.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say. I've got a set of rolling stock for Bachmann that they were gifted to me off of YouTube that's no longer with us. I just wanted the other stream yards and found out I've got two videos of this that we never put on YouTube that I've got. Never put on.
Sorry for the squeak.
Fair enough. Come on, get in there.
I'll have to have a look on Lee's channel.
Yeah, it's an alright channel. It's not too bad.
I do regular live stream. Probably for a little bit of a plug, Penny. I do a regular one on a Sunday at 5 o'clock. Live stream at the workbench, usually building a lot of Metcalf, like what I'm building here. I just saw another video out uploading that part.
I'm going to bend that one over.
And everything to build. I love what I do. The other half is very supportive with me as well.
That always helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you know, if you had another half who's going, "Oh, you're doing your toy trains again," you know, that's not exactly supportive, is it?
Well, she was involved as well. If anyone's seen me video, because I didn't do live on Sunday, the video I brought out to the fallen soldiers we lost, that memorial, all the leaves that are on that, Jackie helped me build them and do that.
Guys, I'm really sorry if I've missed any comments. I've got this really fiddly bit, and I really can't get this in.
If I needed to, that I've got. I don't want to use the device, because all I'm doing is I'm holding. That's why my fingers are holding it.
Yeah.
The last message we've got is Mark.
Okay, that's fine then. Because this bit is so fiddly, I'm having to take my glasses off.
Oh yeah.
This don't want to fit, you know.
You get it.
I'm actually I'm doubting whether I've got the right piece in the right place. Is that bad?
It will be the right piece.
There we go. That's 3 in.
Have you watched any videos from Telford, Penny?
I've watched a couple. and I watched one guy he says he's bought one thing from Telford, which was a pot of paint of a colour that he already owns, which from a viewing point of view, it's like, that's really funny.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm looking forward to now? Now we've had Telford, you know what I'm looking forward to? The Outlaw Painter here.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm going to be going online tomorrow.
Well,
Box and order myself the red and the yellow. Real.
are you right? Because tell us what you think of the paints, because I've heard good things about them and I've heard bad things.
Most of the people I know that are using them have all said they're brilliant paints, but you've got the spray booth to do
the
them.
only because they're lacquer paints, aren't they? Are they lacquer or this?
I have got a new spray booth built up.
Well, I'm ordering my spray booth soon because I'm doing my desk. I've ordered all my wood for it. I had a bit of a panic because I ordered me wood. Now I'm pretty sure when I ordered from a certain DIY shop with an orange logo, they would let me choose my delivery day. And I ordered this wood, and it's just all of a sudden it's gone, it'll be there Tuesday. I'm like, yeah, the wood might be there Tuesday, but I won't be. So I've been frantically emailing saying I want to change it. I want to delay the delivery date.
There's my spray booth. You can see it in the distance with the light on.
Nice. Did you make that?
Yeah, it's all made.
Nice. See, I thought about making one.
I've got this next thing I've got to do. That's the next thing I've got to do. I've got to do this. I've got to draw this hole for the pipe that's going to go where the computer fan's going to go. And then I've already made the computer fan with a filter above it and everything. I've already got.
Yeah. See, the one that I'm going to buy, it's got LEDs built in and a nice motor on it, but I'd like to make one. But I think with doing the desk and everything, I think to make one it's going to put too much pressure on me.
Yeah, it is. I've only done it because I had the wood. I've had the wood.
Once I get to the stage where I'm like, right, I've got no projects to do. What shall I do next? That's when you want to be making spray booths.
Yeah.
But when you've got, right, I've got 2 desks to make. I need to make a wardrobe. See, because I'm not living in the bedroom anymore. I'm living out of a sofa bed. So I really need a wardrobe.
Yeah.
So I'm buying one of those, I call them tent wardrobes because they're made up of tent poles and a cover.
Oh, yeah. I actually have used my new airbrush recently.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with it. It's the side feed airbrush, and the way I've got that airbrush booth set up, I will be doing a video of it. I've got a dust done.
Well, I used my airbrush today.
Yeah, mine isn't. I've got a big compressor though, haven't I?
Oh, why is my alarm going off? Oh, I know why my alarm's going off. Sorry, bear with me. I keep forgetting to tell the lodger which bin to take out for tomorrow. So then he doesn't take the bins out.
I have exactly the same problem.
Could you put grey bin?
There's the last thing I've built. The old toilet, outside toilet.
I ain't seen an outside toilet in ages.
Yeah, that's for the school that I built. That's the out. I'm like, Dad, left off. That's still finished. That was the school build. But it was here. That's all done. Put that back up there. Go on top of the spray booth.
So I was looking through Amazon at the Peace Cool, these Metal Earth kits, and
Yes.
they got a tornado.
Yes.
So I thought about doing that at a later stage, if anyone would be interested. Although saying that, we have got some big plans for the new year. I am really looking forward to. I'm going to. Well, I don't know if I've mentioned it to her about the group build, but I'm going to be doing a build with Natasha, doing an Airfix starter set.
Yeah,
she's never.
When you're doing that, keep me informed on that one. I may start to get alongside you.
All right then.
Because it'll give Natasha the encouragement, someone else doing it as well.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Because the thing is, Natasha's very negative about her abilities to do scale models.
I thought she would have been into it, to be honest.
She's open to come later on. She's got some diary commitments.
Yeah, I know she called my live stream on Friday.
Right.
She called into it. She typed in it as well, but it was close to the end. But I wasn't doing that long because I had another live stream I was going over to. There was a train one I wanted to go to that I'd go over to, so I won't run over. I'm next live now myself. I don't Monday live is my next one. I don't know. There'll just be pop-up lives going to be appearing of them on the bench the way I do it.
Yeah.
I've got I have got me one particular live, but other than that, I ain't got me other lives. There's no particular lives I do.
No, I've set a few of mine up, but I mean, I've scheduled 2 in for while I'm on holiday, but
yeah, look at the curtains I've made there.
Nice.
They're all I've made with. I'll show you.
I'm going to put you on big for a minute then, if you're showing us stuff.
Those curtains, all they're made with is coloured paper.
Yeah.
And it works wonders. Look at the bigger ones there.
Well, this is it. They've got to look the part. You haven't got to draw them open and shut every night and morning, have you?
No, these are bay windows that are going in. I'm still working on them. They're work in progress.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Have you done bay window? Oh, this is a pre-thingy cut kit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the pre-kit. Got them here. Got them there, but I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on some. But I'm having a think of maybe changing. I have a habit with my kit. I'll modify them.
You're worried by them?
No, I modify them. I do.
Oh no! I was going to say because you were saying about waiting for this on that. I was about to say, do you take a kit and then modify it? Hence, you've got to wait for parts.
No, with cardboard kits, you haven't. You've got best cardboard, unlimited supply of. You could use a pizza box.
Well, yeah.
You can use any cardboard.
Well, yeah. See, between watching you do those kits and watching Carl Edwards do his house, which we're all winding him up and saying it's a cathedral.
Oh yeah, it does look like a cathedral. It looks.
It doesn't. I tell you what, it doesn't anymore.
No, it doesn't.
But yeah, I mean, who's that guy who does railways? Luke something.
Luke Tower.
Yeah, I mean, the crap that he uses to make his builds, it's unreal.
Yeah, I've got a lot of how-to videos coming out on how to build, how to make your own scenery, how to make hedges. I've got big ideas for the new year for the channel.
Oh, you flipping idiot.
What have you done?
Oh, hang on. Well, I put this on upside down. I don't know if I have put it on upside down. Or maybe I put the previous one on upside down. I can get that off. Oh, do you know what? I can get that off. See, that's why I like these kits, you know.
Is it? Have you got it?
No, it's twisted.
Yeah.
But I can twist it. I can twist the tab back. See that Model T Ford I did? Twist the tab.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, it doesn't break off. This one, you twist the tab, you then untwist the tab, and then twist it on, and it's still as strong as before.
I'm gonna get a diamond block with the dart, and I'm gonna show you my this diamond dart. Why in Scotland?
Right. Oh, hang on. Can't see very well because I haven't got my glasses on. Nice. Very, very nice.
Oh,
It
that
was-
is.
Yeah, that was, and I'll tell you where that comes from. I've had no issues with it. You know, I get a lot more.
Had no issues or loads of issues.
No issues with all the orders. Always come to me on time.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Well,
Go on. No, go on.
go and have a look at eBay.
Because if I say a company and it's not the company, then
Yeah.
I've just advertised another company for free.
Yeah.
So who did you get that from?
Timo.
Temu. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't. Well, see, Temu, I think they're Marmite, aren't they? You've either got issues with them or you've got no issues with them. But apparently they're in trouble or something, aren't they?
I don't know.
I think it's got something along the lines of sexualizing children in advertising or something like that. Which, I mean, people have been doing that for years anyway, haven't they?
Yeah, you can take me off.
I mean,
But no,
I will do a sec. You just.
I mean, look, I'll show you. You can see where they've done the windows on these. There. That one more because that's clear plastic and just the window.
Hang on, I'm just trying to get my glasses on so I can take you off big. Yeah, no, that's good. One thing I will say about that Temu kit, if you order another Temu kit, I'll be very surprised if you got exactly the same, like the same shade with the drills, etc.
I'm going to show you something that I bought from Timo and I love it. This is the tool I've got. The accessories I've got for it are brilliant. Ideal for what I use. I'm going to do that over there. I've got that from Timo. I have no issues with it. Little Dremel.
Yeah,
I have no issues.
yeah, I've got a little Dremel.
This
Well, I've
one,
got like 5 of them now.
yeah, I've got all the accessories in there as well.
Well, the lovely, wonderful, beautiful Peter Webster sent me one as well.
Yeah.
I already had about 3 or 4.
Mhm.
I said to him, I said, look, don't take this the wrong way. Would you be offended if I gave it away to someone that would perhaps doesn't have one? And he says, you do with it whatever you like. It's just that it's such a shame that, you know, having 4 drills and there's 2 people out there that don't have one.
I've got a cake stand as well for going in my spray booth. That'll be ideal for turning around when you're spraying
Yeah,
stuff.
make a little lazy Susan out of it. So at the beginning of the stream, guys, I showed you this, which took me about 2 hours to make. And I said, maybe the second one will be a bit quicker because I know what I'm doing. And in 1 hour and 9 minutes, I have made the second one. So I'm a bit pleased with that. The only thing I haven't done, these little sticky out bits, you're supposed to fold that bit down. But look, to give you an idea of why I'm not doing it, let me find a cocktail stick for scale. So I'm going to just steal the full screen for a bit.
Go straight.
So that's the sticky out bit, and that's the bit there that I have to fold, and there's a cocktail stick. You can see why I'm not folding that.
Yes.
It's smaller than the tip of a cocktail stick, official.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one can take a jump.
Yeah. Preferably a running jump, can't it?
Yeah. Oh God.
I've lost a bee window.
I'm just going to show you my last diamond art I done.
Yeah, no problems. Let's put you on big screen, Mark.
Trying.
Oh, that's really nice.
That is brilliant, Mark.
I love the red sky on the right hand side. Well, right hand side to us anyway.
That is good. I like the one.
Look at the reflection on the water.
Yeah, the reflection is just.
That's really nice.
Have you seen Mark?
That looks like the opening scene from War of the Worlds.
Yeah, it does. Mark, Dave Mack has got some good diamond docu stuff.
Yeah.
How about dun, dun,
See,
dun,
that's the one. Dun, dun, dun. See, people go, oh, I can't get it in. I need to pull it back further. Well, to be honest with you, those diamond paintings, they look better from further away. Well, look, if we're doing diamond paintings, which I'm not going to be able to join in. Oh, well. No, I can't. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm not. I'm doing the cardboard kit. Well,
No, I'm like, everyone's showing diamond paintings off except me. Oh, I'll tell you what I have found. I do nip into the little Lithuanian shop every now and again. And I do like to buy me chocolates that I can't read the labels on. So this is what I've got today. I assume they've got coffee in them because they've got a little cup of coffee on it. So,
coffee creams.
yeah.
So, Dominique says that is amazing, Mark. And then we have a lovely, lovely lady that we don't see very often. We don't see enough. And that's Love Minis, who says, hi, Penny.
And I've just nearly catapulted my camera off the bench.
Nice. So
Yeah.
Love Minis is one of my oldest subscribers and has become a dear friend as well. So when I used to stream on Twitch, I can't remember if she asked me if she wanted help moderating or if I asked her to be moderator, but it's just that is a non-regret.
I've lost a bay window.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't know where it's
Oh no. Right, C53. God, I'm not looking forward to this, you know. So yeah, so when I was looking at some more Metal Earth kits, I came across a little Metal Earth tool set. It's only about 12 quid, but you get some little cutters and you get some little rollers and things. Oh, bless, like, you're gonna make me cry. I used to get up at 4 a.m. to watch you on Twitch. Best way to make me cry, that is. Okay, this is confusing.
I've lost my bay window.
Oh, no, it's got to be somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be here. It'll be on the bench. It could have fell on the floor.
Oh, I get it. Right, so I've actually just jumped a stage ahead, but I'm going to need them. Oh my God, look at the detail on that. That's going to come out looking interesting, isn't it? So we have got this new manager at the hotel. Hopefully she's watching, but it doesn't matter if she isn't. Actually quite a lovely lady, very young. And I've got to confess, I think she's early 20s, and I was very skeptical about having a hotel manager of that age. But obviously someone's put their faith in her, and yeah, I think she's all right. Love Minnie says, this has been a long summer and fall for me, and someone hacked me and changed my YouTube profile. People, is that why you love Mins and not love Minis? So you used to have a Love Minis profile, didn't you? Right, so the next step that I'm doing is this, and I've got to do it 8 times, so I hope it's fun. So I'm going to end up making 8 windows, and those windows are going to go in behind here. So I've got a funny feeling I'm not going to enjoy this as much as I thought I would. Right, so E50. I think what I'll do is I will cut all the parts off, and then I will lay them out by number. And hopefully I won't come to regret it.
Right. Anyhow, I'm now going to have to go because my phone is about to die.
Oh, bless. We'll all have to chip in and get your phone charged. You got an iPhone by any chance?
Nah, I've got what is it? A Nokia.
Okay.
And
we won't
my
say
charger is
anything
across
anyway.
the other side of the room, so I can't charge it online.
Oh, yeah, if you could plug it's a pain, yeah.
Now, I have a friend who has an iPhone, and her catchphrase is, I'm going to have to go, I've only got 3%.
Yeah, I record my video. Some of my videos up in the loft are recorded on the iPhone.
Yeah.
I shall still be watching, but I just won't be able to.
So we can't say anything behind your back then, because we know you're watching.
I don't care if you do anyhow.
Do you know what? You know I wouldn't, Mark. Well, if I didn't like you, I would. I'm honest. But so I have nothing bad to say about you.
Yeah.
He says.
All right then. Well, hopefully see you next time I come on.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining it. I certainly appreciate it.
Not a problem. I've enjoyed myself. It's a bit hard because I'm watching on TV, so I can actually see what's happening.
Yes.
So of course, there's the delay, so I'm looking at that.
Yes.
And I can see myself speaking.
Yes.
But I'm not.
Yeah. No, I had the same thing. I was on another live stream the other day, and I was showing someone, and I forgot I was actually watching it on YouTube, and I was flapping my arms about, and I'm like, well, what's going on? They're not moving.
Yeah. Once I get used to it, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with Natasha. Natasha only comes up on her phone. But the way she does it with her phone, she angles her phone what she's working off. And it's what she does. It's quite good.
Yeah, I'll have to see if I can rig something up so I can sort of have my phone looking down onto the table.
It's just keep playing with it.
That's what you want to get. There's a stand.
Yeah, I've got one of them light pad stands, which I've leaned my phone up against now. But of course that I've got nowhere where I can put it to angle it down.
Yeah.
To my table, because I work on my DP a different way to most people.
Yeah.
Because
He uses tweezers.
most people use them. The little.
Yeah, he uses tweezers.
I use.
Yeah.
Them.
Tweezers are fine.
I find them easier
Yeah.
to work with.
I build with the tweezers. I use tweezers a lot of.
Admittedly, afterwards you got to just run your finger over to make sure everything's in place. But then you can do that with the pen. It's 6 of one, half a dozen the other. It does take slightly longer with tweezers, but then
yeah, I have tried tweezers, and it certainly takes some getting used to. But I can imagine that if you've been doing it with tweezers, using the sticky pen would take some getting used to.
Aha! I've got it. Stuck to the bottom of
yeah. I find.
Look where it is. It's stuck to the bottom of my bottle.
Oh, that's your bay window, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, Mark, you were saying?
I find tweezers better with square.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Better with the rounds. Although
Yeah,
I can use on both. Because with the tweezers on the square, you can actually manipulate it to how you want to actually put it in.
Yeah.
But whereas with the pen, you've got to sort of like try and twist your pen. But it's all in the wrist.
Yeah. Well, you're a man, you would say that, wouldn't you?
Hey.
Hey.
Don't cast aspersions on my character.
And that's any possible.
To...
Yeah, no worries. Thanks
I'll
for joining us,
Mark.
Yeah, we'll do. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Back in a minute.
Yeah, no worries. Leave me all on my own. Right. God, what's going on here? Oh. Oh. Ah. Right. That we explain why they don't fit very well. Of course, I'm putting him in the wrong. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to take him off. I'm going to take the spotlight. Sorry, I've just. Dominic says, Lee on your right side. No, the other right side, more down with you. And yes, there he lied. Sorry, Lee, couldn't resist this. And he says, yeah, messed up stuff. Guess. Dominic, I bought my first Warhammer box. Penny, sorry. Do you know what? People say Penny like it's my fault they've all bought Warhammer, and now I worry. I tell you what, though, I really think the age of 3D printed miniatures is on us, because it's just, I'm getting emails nearly every day saying about Warhammer, not necessarily Warhammer, but desktop gaming figures on your 3D printer, and the price of resin printers now has come down. So it's almost, I don't think that's right, you know. That don't look right. Why would the engraving side be? Because I have done it wrong. I've done it the wrong way round. So, right. But once you've done one, you kind of figure out how it works. Well, I hope Natasha's okay. Doing a bit of cooking now with my rolling pin. Right. is quite difficult because I think the best way to do this is to roll it on something that's way too big. Then roll it on something smaller. And then roll it on something even smaller until you get to the size you need. Of course, have so quiet with the lead disappearing, isn't it? I can't pick these buggers up. There we go. Right, so which is top, which is, oh, I see. It's a little arch at the top. See, you guys can't really see how small these are because obviously I've got the camera panned in so close. It does take up most of the screen. But look, that's how small it is compared with my little finger. And I don't have tiny totty hands. Right. That needs to go a lot more than that. Oh, I just heard a dog barking. God, it's awfully quiet, isn't it? Right, so Love Minis has said, I've been buying electronic parts, hope to spend some time building and soldering as well as painting. Do you know, I miss those electronics days. I miss Love Minis sitting in chat, capital letters going, stop, stop, stop. When I did not have a clue on how to solder. Not I'm awesome now, but that still isn't big, small enough. I think it's tweezer time. Oh, come on. This is hard work. Yeah, Love Mini says, I've gotten much better. Yeah, well, it's the same with most things, isn't it? You know, you start off really awful and then you have a learning curve, and some people get better quicker than others. But yeah, most people improve. And it helps that I've had a really good audience helping me as well. And we've had some adventures and we've had some misadventures. But it's always been fun. And my house hasn't blown up yet, so that's something. Although I was very lucky when I played with an air conditioning unit. I got an air conditioning unit that was had a Chinese plug on it. So I cut the plug off and put an English plug on. But what I'd done, it's one of these devices that has a built-in power converter. So you get 240 volts coming in from the wall, and then the converter that converts it down to 6 volts. And of course I'd bypassed it. So as soon as I plugged this AC unit on, it straight 240 volts into it. And I was very lucky that it just went pop, because it could have done a lot worse. Right. That is not brilliant. As you can see, it's not very straight, but I think now that we've got them in, we can just do a little bit of twisting. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Just a little bit down the bottom that needs doing now. It's one of the good things about these pliers is that if you just put the pliers on and just push them together, it straightens it out a bit. That's all right, isn't it? I mean, bearing in mind that these are going to go behind there. I think that's not too bad. So, oh, excuse me, I got burps today. I think it's because I had a McDonald's milkshake. Right, so a big pen, push that round. Oops, trying not to drop it on the floor. Well, I don't know what's happened to Lee. Maybe he's having a row with the wife. Right, then get something smaller, or in this case. Oh, hello. I was just talking about you, Lee.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know where you are. Maybe you're having a row with the wife.
No. I will be going off shortly, though. I've got some stuff I've got to sort.
Yeah, no problems. I've almost finished the first one of these windowy things. They're not window. I don't know. Are they windows? I think I've just made that too wide now.
Yes.
I take it whatever you've just done, it worked.
No, I'm actually not happy the way this bay window goes together, so I'm modifying it.
Fair enough. You've been working on that bay window quite a while now, haven't you?
Yeah, but what I don't like about it, it's got.
There you go. That's one done. 7 to go.
Yeah. The way it is, it's got those bits that fold to create the top of the bay window. Those bits all fold to make the bay window, to fold it like that. So I don't like it. At the bottom, it hasn't got anything. So I am going to make a stencil, creating that piece on the bottom.
Are you not liking it because of the way it fits, or you're not liking bay windows? Because I don't think anyone likes bay windows. That's why.
No, I don't like it. I like the bay windows, but what I'm doing, that bit where it makes it all, I'm actually forming that for going on the bottom as well.
Right.
So I'm actually making it how I want it to be. It's my kit and it's done my way.
Fair enough. I'm never going to argue with that. No, it's not. I mean, the Sea Harrier that I'm about to work on, I've kind of opened up a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for?
Worms?
Can of worms, yeah. So there's a bit that I'm not happy with. So I'm going to be doing some modifications to it. But upon researching that modification, I found other things wrong with it. which I'm going to correct. Once you start correcting a kit, where do you stop?
Yeah.
Right, that's one window done out of 4, and then there's this one to do as well.
Yeah, that's the problem you've got. You start modding kits like I do. I go overboard on modding, on building.
Well, see, I mean, so when I released this Sea Harrier, I've done video 1, the unboxing, introduction, why I'm doing the kit, etc., etc. But it looks like I'm not actually going to be doing any building in video 2 either, because in fact I'm probably going to title it, giving away my secrets here, I'm probably just going to title it I Don't Like This Kit. Give people, well, it's a little bit of clickbaity, isn't it, along those lines of clickbait, because if you saw on the second video I Don't Like This Kit, then you might be expecting me to say, that's it, I'm not building it, I can't stand it anymore. But what I actually mean is I'm not happy with this kit, so I'm going to modify it. But I could be there all day, all week, modifying things.
Oh, yeah.
And you just have to keep going until you can genuinely say, I am happy with this. And that's the point you stop.
I've got a project I'm working on at the moment. It's a secret project. I'm not going to release nothing yet.
Don't tell us then.
It's a secret project. For the project I'm working on, it's giving me a headache. I'm having issues with wiring.
You're making your own brand of aspirins.
No, I'm actually doing a load of lighting.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No, I'm doing a load of lighting on the platform. I'm lighting up the platform. But
well, you just told us it was a secret, and it's not a secret anymore.
No, it's not a secret. But the wires for it are fiddly. They're dead tiny.
Oh yeah, no, I've those I have soldered together, and
they're a pain.
See, if you've got a lot of wires close together, you could put one tiny spot of solder on, and boom, you just joined about 10 wires together.
Yeah.
So, in all fairness, this third window went in quite smooth. I think it's because diamond painting pen I'm using for bending metal.
Yeah, I use it. I use it for picking up little things and put the wax in it.
Oh, do you know what I love? I love my pickup stick. I'm watching videos on YouTube. People doing scale model aircraft, and there's one guy, and I can't remember who it was, but he tends to put a bit of blue tack on the end of a cocktail stick, and I'm like, oh, pickup stick, look, because there was one video I was watching, he had blue tack on the end of a cocktail stick, and it stuck to the window so hard that it was pulling the window out. It wouldn't actually.
Yeah, I actually use plastic bottles like this. I put a blob of blue tack on the top, and I'll put a figure to it. And put the figure.
Oh yeah, no, that's perfect for figure painting. But if you're attaching a piece of canopy glass as a side window, say for example, on an aircraft, it's very fiddly. So you need to pick it up with something. And it's a great idea using blue tack because it's sticky, but it's not the stickiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
But when you pull, if you've got something that's got sticky on both sides, it's always going to stick to the one that's the strongest adhesive. And if you're sticking it with PVA glue, until that PVA glue sets, the blue tack is going to be the stickiest, isn't it?
Yes.
That's me being technically non-technical there. So, and PVA glue doesn't stick quickly.
No, it doesn't. You've got
so the old blue tack on a bit of cocktail stick works very well if you're sticking something to super glue.
Yes, it does. But if I'm using super glue, I usually use the fast active spray as well at the same time.
See, I don't. I think I can't help thinking that's people being impatient.
It is, but it does help in the hobby.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I say, nothing wrong with it if you use it, but I don't use it.
Yeah. Right. This is working what I'm doing. I'm hoping I'll get this done before I finish. I want to try get it. I want to try and get this. What I'm trying to create. I want to try and get this done. Oh, the dog's barking again.
Bless.
She went out for a walk before, but we're done. She's not too good on her legs, so we don't take her out.
Is she old?
She's coming on to 11.
Oh. I shouldn't have said that last window went in much easier, because this fourth one is giving me trouble.
Yes, this is wicked. Yay! I've made the thing I'm trying to create.
What, the bay window?
No, the actual. Basically, I'll show you now. You can see what I've created. That top piece that's on there. Can you see it?
Yes.
I've created it on another piece of cardboard, and that is going to attach the bottom.
Nice.
Like that. So it's got the same thing on it, the bottom as what's on the top.
Nice.
So I'll be able to fold it, and it'll work. The idea will work.
Yeah. God, look at that. That's terribly not straight. Oh, do you know what? That might work. It might work.
I've got one more video in the bank, and then I've got to start recording again.
Oh God, that's terrible. Look, that's not even close. Why is that doing that?
Is
Wow.
is it not fitting in at all?
No, it's miles out.
How long are you still down London for then?
I'm coming home on Friday.
Cool. So
I've got 3 shifts left.
I bet you're looking forward to going back home to the.
I can't wait. And the fact that I'm going home early is just such a bonus. Although I was talking to the hotel today and they said, when are you coming back? And I'm like, a week later. And of course, the people who book the hotel, they're usually weeks in advance. So they've not booked the hotel, which is, I'm only going home for a week. So either Scotland aren't letting me come back to London next week, or she's forgotten about me. There you go. That's fitting now. It was, I hadn't bent them out enough. And now I've bent them just a tiny bit too far. But yeah, no, I can't wait to get home. First thing I'm going to do is cuddle my cats.
Yeah.
Do you know what? They've completely changed me. Before I had the cats, I'm like, yeah, I like animals. And then when I got the cats, I'm like, oh, I'm just mental about them.
Dip him that apart when I've got coffee stirrer.
Coffee stirrers. Who said coffee stirrers?
I've just got a supply of them.
It's funny you say that, because I got a big supply today. Someone actually said to me, have you got enough coffee stirrers there? I said, well, I do take a lot of sugar in the coffee.
I look at the ones I've just got them. I've just got big loads of them.
Yeah, no, I don't buy mine. I steal mine from that. So these thin ones, Funnily enough, right, these thin ones are from Pret a Manger, and they charge a lot for coffee. These better quality ones are from Greggs, and these rounded ones are from McDonald's, which I've just given away about a lot of bad things about my life there, haven't I? Lots of coffee and lots of McDonald's. Guys, are you enjoying this as much as I am? No sarcasm whatsoever there. But this is one of those models that it's so worth it when you get there, but it's such hard work.
Yeah, I know Moz. I don't know if you know Moz does a lot of Airfix stuff. He went to
Mr. Airfix fanboy, you mean? I've bent it the wrong way again, haven't I?
Yeah, he went Telford on the Sunday.
Yeah, I really wanted to do Telford. I'm definitely doing Telford.
Nigel went, didn't he?
Yes.
I've just watched his video from Telford. He's got part one of his video is up.
Yeah. Why am I not surprised? Well, Nigel's like me. He can't make a small video, can he?
Oh no. Nigel's videos have got to be long. Mine are the same. We can't make
no, mine are. I can turn a 5-minute video subject into a 2-hour video. I try out.
Let me see what my longest one is. The one I've just put up today. Can't think what that one I've just put up. Let me see if I can get it. Should jump over to the laptop and do it that way, but I can't be bothered. You know where I just can't be.
Well, I missed a chance to do a cheeky little video yesterday. A bit of humour and a bit of, well, I don't know if it would have been found funny, but I could have done a respect video for Remembrance Day and just a 2-minute video of nothing.
My mail call that I've just put up, 9 minutes 53.
Yeah, but 90% of that is your own credits, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when your opening credits is longer than the content of the video, you might have a problem.
But the mail call is not the usual mail call, because if you go to watch it, the actual one.
It was your usual one, because what was it you got? What manufacturer was it that you opened up?
Metcalf. No.
As soon as I saw a Metcalf, I'm like, well, I never saw that one coming.
No. But what I mean is the way it's been edited. It's got music over where the voice usually is, because
you've speeded yourself up, cutting it open with a knife.
Yeah. Yeah. And I done a music over it and done the talking at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's going to have told. I've just tried a different way with me video.
Do you know what I watched? Right, because I've released a couple of videos. I've got a little trick now for getting my volume levels consistent. I've actually downloaded the BBC test card. And when I make a video, I insert the test card right at the beginning of the video. Then I play about 5 seconds into the test card, and then I pause it, and then I hit, there's a feature on my editing software called Normalize. And every single audio track on that track is sound levels are then leveled with wherever the cursor is at that particular time. Right. And then once it's normalized that, I then delete the sound card. and then obviously move everything along. So everything's been leveled. In fact, I'm going to be damn annoying. Videos. Right. Video. Oh, I forgot I could actually bring the video in. So this is what I actually have. No, it's not what I normally have because I can't find it. Here we are. So that is what I have at the beginning of all my videos.
Yes.
And then I normalize the sound, then I delete that file. So everything is set for that sound level.
Yeah.
If I do some recording through a microphone and I'm a little bit quiet, it'll increase the volume. If I insert a video track or something, and some of them are really loud, aren't they?
Yeah.
The alternative is for me to sit there watching the whole video and then going, "Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a bit loud. Turn the volume down." Oh,
yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Or I went to edit that video, that mail call. I went to edit it, and the voice in it was knackered, so I had to completely blank them up, put the music over where my voice was, and done it completely.
So,
again.
what editing software do you use?
I used the one on Windows.
Right. See, it's probably actually no point me asking that because I don't know how to use other editing softwares. But see, I've got a feature called video ducking.
Yeah, you're on a Mac, aren't you?
No, I'm on a PC. I use Power Director.
I couldn't get to grips with Power Director.
See, one thing that's really good about it is the basics are basic. You know, certain words you can figure out what it means, like export, right? Path to save, blah, 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 stuff like that. That's easy enough. But there's quite a few YouTubers that do tutorial videos on it, and they deal with stuff. So it's like if I need to learn to do something, I think there's one called Power Director University.
Yes, there is.
And that's really good. That's taught me so much. But Power Ducking is great. It is slightly flawed.
Yeah.
Because I've still got you on big screen.
It's fine. I'm only cutting. I'm doing that other thing. Fine.
Right. How do I? There we go. Yeah. I mean, it's got its flaws. For example, when you do a video or an audio track and you do video ducking on it, it actually does the volume full right at the beginning and right at the end. So you have to manually adjust the volume at the beginning and the end. But that's easy because there's a little line by the track where the track ends and then the next one starts. So, you know, that's coming along quite nice. I'm almost halfway through this. And I've pretty much figured out how to bend these now. Oddly enough, this diamond painting pen is perfect. Look, start off on the big fat bit and then just bend it around as smoothly and much as you can. Then switch it down. Yeah, but look, then switch it down to this bit and do it a bit more. Then down to the next bit. And then finally, the actual metal barrel pointy bit, finish it off on there, and I can see I've not quite bent it in the right place, so I'll have to step back up. See, it seems to be going, one goes in really easy and then the next one I have trouble with. One easy, one troublesome. There you go, and I bet that's not too far out.
My bench was clean this morning. It's back filled.
Oh, I'm like that every day.
Oh,
I'm like that every day. I did a desk tidy up during a live stream once, and I said I don't know why I bother doing this because it'll be back to how it was. And literally by the end of the stream, it was back how it was. Oh, love minis! Do you remember when I did that live? I did a 24-hour painting stream, and I started off with an absolutely clear desk. By the time I'd finished 24 hours later, I had quite literally, sorry, I've stolen full screen again. I do apologize.
Okay.
I quite literally had this much spare desk on my desk because I had all of these paints all surrounding me. There was no room at all. That was hilarious.
It's okay.
Because then I had the fun job of having to put all my paints away. I must have got about 100 paints out. I got more paints out than I actually thought I owned. There you go. Oh yes, birthday day stream. Yeah, I remember that. I want to do another one. We're doing a New Year stream. I think that's going to be fun. So myself and Dominique, we're doing the Airfix starter F-35B, is it, build?
Oh, yeah.
We're doing it. Well, so it's been inspired a bit by Man's Modelling Moments. He's done a few Airfix builds where he gives himself a 1-hour painting challenge. And he's talented enough that at the end of the hour, he can get a reasonable model. He's obviously, he calls it unfinished because there's a lot more that he wants to do. So I've set a challenge with Mr. Dominic Koku that we're going to do a 2-hour challenge, and we'll see who can produce what in 2 hours. It'll be anything goes, but you've got to use everything out the start box. You get 4 paints with it, which may or may not be any good. You'll get a brush and you'll get the kit and some glue. I don't know anyone that likes using the Airfix, the Humbrol glue out of the box.
No. Do you know what? I've got about 4 tubes of that. Do you know what I use it for?
Chuck it a bin lining.
No, I use it if I need to. It's
I will use it. Well, one of the great things about it is it eats paint.
Yes.
Right, which is a bad thing, but it's also good. So let's say you pre-paint something and then you need to stick that to something. You don't need to scrape all that paint away because you know that a little squirt of Revel or Humbrol paint, and that will just eat that paint away like Sunday dinner.
Yeah, look what I've done there. I've created what that had. And I'll fold.
Nice.
I can't do nothing now though because that base. I'm waiting for the other ends to thingy. But my idea is with what I've just done there, I can create that end. Then I'll put that on. I've got that coat. That is Metcalf brick paper card you buy. Sheets. So there's not much more I can do with this build now. I'm limited.
That's the trouble. Sometimes you can't really go any further, can you?
No, you can't.
I just stabbed myself with the tweezers twice.
At least it wasn't the scalpel, so it's not that bad.
No, I'm usually pretty good with the scalpel. I think I've run out of places on my hand to stab myself with the scalpel. So life is now trying level 2 with the tweezers. Right, that is one set of windows done. So what's going to happen next when I've built? Well, it's asking me to build the other one next. But what's going to happen next? Excuse me 1 second. I've got coughs. I can't mute this. Why can't I mute? I'll hit the mute.
It's muted.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. So I've got some little pillars to put into there, and then that needs to be bent into a square. And then here's a roof I made earlier. That's going to go on. So,
oh, that looks interesting. Build.
Yeah. Yes.
I've just found. I don't know if
that's
you
going to go on like that, and then this, once it's a square, will go. Oh, there'll be a plate going across there, and that'll go on top. And then eventually, if I can find the lid, so this is the piece I'm working on next.
I've just found someone that's just put a nice new video up. Oh.
Right.
Have you heard Peter Oxley?
Do you know what? I'm going to be totally honest, right? And either he's not watching and it doesn't matter, or he is watching and I'm giving him positive feedback. I have been told by numerous people that he is a very talented builder. But all I've ever seen him do is churn out video reviews, box reviews.
Put a video out. He actually put a Telford video. He done a Telford premiere tonight. He's just put a new Airfix model he's just got.
The Messerschmitt?
No, the Airfix M410A.
Yeah, that's the new Airfix kit. Yeah, so we're doing a video review on that.
Yeah, he's just done a review on it. I've just watched.
Yeah, a review. See, I have no problems with box reviews so long as there's going to be a build on it. See, my part one of any video series I do will have box review in it. I'm not an expert. I don't necessarily know what I'm talking about in the same sense of Peter Oxley, but next week is the build.
Yeah, well, most of his builds usually get put up as premieres.
Yeah.
He doesn't do lives. He wears the gloves. There's a couple of YouTubers that take the mickey out of him.
Does he wear latex gloves or does he wear leather gloves?
Latex gloves.
That's what I thought. See, so I watched a YouTuber. He's a brand new YouTuber. He's obviously got himself in the right circles because he's released 2 videos and he's got about 2,000 subscribers. But he made this video and it was along the lines of basically it was things modelers do that I find or makes me mad or something like that. And I picked up a couple of tricks off him, some of which I'm using. Now, first thing he says is, why do people use latex gloves? Right. Now, the only time I use gloves on camera is when I'm priming.
Yeah, I'm the only
primer sticks to my nails. I can't get it off. And then I have to go to work the next day or sometimes the same day if I'm doing a late shift. And I've got all this black and white and grey all over my fingernails. So that's why I use primer.
When I'm primering, I don't use latex. The gloves I use are them type.
Yeah, I use whatever I can steal from engineering department at work. I'm the biggest cheaps. Maybe I should change my channel name to Cheapskate Modeler.
Hey, we've all got it. We've all got it.
This time next week, these coffee stirrers are going to be sanding sticks.
Yes. Yep.
Because, I got these sanding sticks before. And I've bought some sandpaper. I mean, sanding sticks are what, £6-7 for a set of 8, which is what, nearly £1 each.
Yeah.
Get yourself a sheet of sandpaper, cut them into sections. I worked out it's less than £1 a sanding stick. Because I said to Paul ISM, because he said, "Oh, what do you think of the products you just got from what's Premier Products.
Yeah,
I've forgotten what
I
it's
know what you mean,
called.
mate.
And I said,
Paul's
yeah,
not far from me.
Is he
Paul,
not?
No, he's literally.
Well, he asked me what I
there.
thought of them, and I said they're very, very good, but I won't be buying them again. And he says, why not? I said, well, they cost this much, and they are very good, but if I spent about half an hour, I could make the same thing myself. And he says, well, fair enough, at least you're being honest. I said, yeah, I said, there's nothing wrong with the product. And obviously, I'm not complaining about the price because there is a manufacturing process. You know, someone's made them and someone's had to pay someone to make them, and then they've got to take their cut. And compared to other products on the market, they're probably a really reasonable price. But if I'm prepared to sit here and do a little bit of work myself, I can make pretty much the same thing for about a penny a sanding stick. So,
yeah, I must admit, I've just got the chat up. Like Love Minis has said, some of his review kits can be worth it watching.
Now, yeah, what some of the model box reviews do not seem worth it. The thing is, if you don't like a particular model, then you can't get excited about it. So that's going to influence your reviews. But I don't want to see people looking at plastic. I want to see people building plastic. Now, Gary's stuff I watch.
I've just watched.
It's Monday today, isn't it? I've missed Gary's. It's Gary's. No, what's the channel? What's it called on a Monday? Monday Matters.
Yeah, Monday Matters is cool.
I do like that. Now he'll do a build of the week, and he'll tell you what it is on a Monday, and on a Tuesday or Wednesday he'll do an unboxing. Right, and I have no problems with his unboxing because I know that round about Thursday he's going to be building what he's unboxed. So long as there's going to be a build, but I want to watch the builds because sometimes they're doing stuff that I can't possibly hope to do. But you know, it's like, oh, I've never seen that technique before. Oh, I need to give that a go on something, and now it's giving me project ideas for future builds to try out that technique.
Yeah.
Chobberton Junction, how are you, my good friend?
Hi, Tony.
Hey, Penny and hey, Lee. So at the top of the chat, there is a link. If anyone, and I mean anyone, would like to join us, you are more than welcome to. In fact, I'd be really great if one other person could join us on stream, because I want to run away for 5 minutes, because as you know, it's against the law for me to smoke in my hotel room. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I could always hold the fort.
Well, it's a bit unfair, isn't it? Because you got to think of things to do, but I am now seriously considering taking you up on that offer. And I've just got a horrible feeling I put this last thing on upside down. No, I didn't. Yeah, so this particular plate I've got here, when the focus comes in, you'll see I've got it upside down, so the curved bit is at the bottom. And I almost put this in upside down. So then I thought, oh, did I put the last one in upside down?
Oh, have a guess what?
Hang on. Let me have a guess. You've said guess what? So I'm going to guess that your numbers have just come up on the lottery and a man in a black limo has turned up at your door to deliver the check by hand. No. Wait a minute. Cindy Crawford's just stepped out. Was I close?
No. That thing I've just glued, that thing, it's dry.
So, well, that's usually what happens after you glue things, isn't it? You glue things, it's wet, and then it dries.
Yeah, no, I've just took the chat down. Because when you have the chat up, it covers half of the
half of the
My picture.
half of the sentence.
No, half of my picture.
Okay, half of your picture. Oh, of course it will. Yeah.
I should. What I should do is I could go a different way. I could get the pop out chat from YouTube and overlay it.
You could go, but you know what Fleetwood Mac say though, don't you? You should go your own way. Sorry, couldn't resist that. Right, Chobberton Junction says, I am fine, thank you, Penny. Just returned from evening of taxi of Dad. Unfortunately, everything dismantled, so no camera or model area set up at the moment in my tiny space, which is such a shame because he is a talented modeler. Now, I'm getting told off now. Thought you were stopping smoking. Yes, I was stopping smoking. Things kind of didn't quite go as planned. I'm not saying I won't ever try and stop again, but I'm just not stopping at the moment. I didn't actually stop smoking. I switched over to the vape. But I'm going to hassle the doctor for an appointment. No, I'm going to hassle the doctor again for an appointment. I've been waiting ages. Do you know what? I think I'm feeling like I'm whizzing through these windows now.
No, there's not. Tony, you are good at scratch building. I need to get you up on my show. Honestly.
Is that Chobberton?
Yeah, he does some that show. He does
you are too kind, Penny. I do my best, but there are so many out there. Listen, right, if you judge yourself on others' abilities, then you ain't ever going to be considered good. There's only going to ever be one person. You know what you know, and you're good at what you do. I ain't going to say you're the best. You certainly are not the worst. And I've noticed that different people have different skills. So, well, one person might be better at scratch building. Someone else might be good at, I don't know, painting. I mean, you kind of need all the skills when you're scratch building, but you kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to say there, don't you?
I never thought, Mike. When I started doing this, I didn't expect to be doing live streams like I do, up on panels and stuff like this. And I just naturally enjoy what I do. I do dioramas. I love doing scenery. I've got the coal mine. That's my next project. It's got to go on loft. That's my next one.
Sounds fun.
The coal mine's done. I've got to go and put it into the layout. I've got to go and put it into its place where it's going on the layout. That's my next video I've got to do.
Nice. I look forward to that.
Oh, it's going to have siding tracks to it and everything. I've got big ideas with it. And that's a good thing I like with it. I know. I love what I do. I'm not interested with my streams. A lot of people now are doing subscriber only based. Nah, I'll never go subscriber only.
Still on about that, Lee?
Yeah.
Right. So look, as someone who's sitting in the middle, right, not made a decision on one or the other, I can see benefits to both.
Yeah.
Right. Because let's say, for example, someone comes on my stream, not on my stream, but comes onto my channel right now, starts giving a load of abusive comments. Now, I've got at least one moderator on watching the show right now. It'll probably be 10, 20 seconds before they're banned. Yeah. Not a problem. I really don't care. Yeah. Because especially with Love Minis watching right now, anyone who wants to muck about on my stream, their feet won't touch the ground.
Yeah.
But there's nothing stopping them from then setting another YouTube channel up and doing exactly the same.
Yeah.
And then again, 10, 20 seconds later, bang, they're banned.
Yeah.
And they can keep doing that all night. And I don't think any of us will get tired of banning anyone.
No,
so one way to stop that is subscriber only mode.
Yeah.
Right. And that's going to stop them from setting accounts up just to come up and leave comments. However, if you have it on subscriber only mode, there might be someone who's never seen my channel before, and they might have a question. Oh, Penny, I'm really interested in what you do. Or Lee, I really like what you're doing with your bay windows. Can I ask you a question? No, you can't, because I'm on subscriber only mode. So I can see benefits to both. You know, do you want to protect your channel, or do you want to allow people to? I mean, to be honest with you, if I put my channel on subscriber only mode, 90% of my people watching tonight, well, probably at close to 100, won't even notice a thing.
Yeah.
Because just out of interest, is there anybody watching this stream tonight that isn't a subscriber?
Yeah, I don't know. Can I rock up the chat?
There might be one or two. Yeah. Right. But if there is someone who isn't a subscriber, with any luck, they're now going to write in the comments, yeah, I'm not a subscriber. Right. Well, actually, you're not going to be able to comment if I had subscriber only mode. But because the type of channel that I have, people are watching it for a craft, and people have in the past and probably will ask questions. And sometimes the viewers will jump in there first and answer the question. Sometimes I have to. So, you know, in that sense, subscriber only mode probably wouldn't work for me. But if someone starts getting a bit dark,
you've got a new person who's just come in the chat. Mad Family.
There we go. There we go. Mad Family Gaming Team. Hi, I'm new. You just popped up what you're making. There you go. So there's a point in favor of against subscriber only mode.
Yeah.
But then again, if I hadn't asked the question, would they have made a comment?
Yeah.
So, sorry, welcome aboard the Madhouse, by the way, Mad Family Gaming Team. The first word of your channel name is, or your name is Mad. So I can only assume that you are going to fit in very, very well here, because I think we have about a quarter of an ounce of sensibility between us, haven't we?
Yes.
Between everyone who watches this channel. If you are sensible and serious, you really have got the wrong channel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say.
I agree on that one, Dominic. Oh. He makes videos just for fun. That's what I do. I just do them. Yeah. We just make them for fun.
Unfortunately, sometimes people troll for fun as well. I have had the odd troller. Not many.
No problem, Tony. Troubleton Junction. See you again.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realise he was disappointed. Oh, there we go. Right, I better be off then. Oh, I think he was referenced to the channel being serious.
No, he's not. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to think this channel is the sort of channel you can just pop in, have a bit of fun.
Yeah, that's what my channel's about.
If I make a comment and you take me seriously, you've got me wrong.
Yeah.
Apart from when I say it's Mike's fault, in which case I am very serious.
Yeah. Yeah, and blame Mike.
Oh, do you know Mike Smith Speeds?
No, but I've heard Chris mention.
So Smith Speeds is a primarily, well, they're not a primarily diamond painter. I don't know. Are you primarily diamond painting now? Because you do those, I can never remember what they're called, Heaven and Earth Designs. And I know that they're big business for you. But yeah, no, Smith's Beads have, I don't think, well, a lot of people have supported me in various things, but Smith's Beads has given me an awful lot of support. And I hope I put some business their way, because they've been absolutely wonderful. In fact, I've just lost the end off my diamond painting pen. I'll go as far as saying if it wasn't for Smith's Beads, after the hectic year I had about a year or so, well, probably more than, well, 2 years ago now, I probably wouldn't be back up and streaming now. Because they've given me that nice, it wasn't really a kick up the arse, but I'll call it kick up the arse. Yeah, so Smith's Beads do everything diamond painting as much as we can. They do other stuff as well. They do toys and things, and they dolls, and they do beads. Funnily enough, they do beads. And I think that's what they started with, I assume, hence the company name, Smith's Beads.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, what I was getting at earlier on when I said to you about your diamond painting, when you order something from Temu, you may get a very nice kit. But I was then going to sort of try and throw you Smith's Beads way, because if you want consistency, then Smith's Beads is what you want to look at.
Yeah, I do usually get me diamond dots from other companies usually.
Yeah. I mean, let's say some of these Chinese ones are very, very nice, but when it comes to listen, my knowledge of drill numbers is terrible, but let's say you get 3128. Was that a real drill, Teresa? 3128. So yeah, you get your 3218 from Temu, and then it's nice. It's a nice color, and the whole design looks absolutely wonderful. And then you'll get another one, and that happens to have 3128, but it's in the same shade as the previous 3128. Now you got to put the situation, which one is correct? He's gone quiet on me now.
I know I was reading the comment.
Right. When I first saw Pit Stop's video, looked like repairing a controller stick, and then I saw buildings on other. Teresa says you're talking about Heaven and Earth. Yeah, Heaven and Earth Designs. I want to say head, and then I end up with Head in the Clouds. Mike converts the charts for them. So what Heaven and Earth Designs are, they're actually cross-stitch patterns. And you can buy a cross-stitch design, which then gets converted into diamond painting by Mike. God knows how he does it. He's obviously got some kind of magic wand or something, probably magic software. And then voila, you pay your money, and then you get a truck full up with all of the drills in the back of the truck, and then you've got something to do for the next 16 years of your life.
Yeah, Penny, you'll have to send me the link through Facebook to this streaming software. I need to go and have a look at it.
What, Melon?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Melon. It's actually talkstudio.streamlabs.com. So
you've got me on Facebook. You've got me on Facebook. Send me a link. Chuck me a link.
Yeah.
No rush. I was looking at. I'm looking at other softwares to stream with, and I know you can add the different cameras with this.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, for the level that I stream, there's not really any difference between StreamYard and Melon.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm actually thinking about knocking down my subscription plan on this one, because the main difference between the basic and the advanced, or whatever plan I'm on, is 1080p
Yeah.
video. And I really don't think it matters if I stream in 720. Now, that would save me £7 a month, and I only do 4 streams a month ish.
Yeah.
So, do I really need to be paying £2 a stream extra just to have slightly better video quality, which, you know, isn't always necessarily great anyway?
Yeah.
Right, let me just go through these comments that I think I missed somewhere.
Yeah, Tony's going.
Right, there we go. I knew I missed something. So Choberton said, just before I go, I know what Lee's making. What are you making, Penny? Right, so I am making, I hope he's still with us. I'm making this Notre Dame Cathedral. And before you say it, yes, I know the spire is there, so it is unrealistic, inaccurate. So I'm making this cathedral. All I've done so far, after about 9-10 hours, this bit, which is this bit there, and this bit that I'm making right now is going to be this bit. So I've still got all of that to go. So, but yeah, this is a lot more fun than I thought it would be. And I keep knocking this spire thingy, whatever it's called. Right, so we do everything diamond painting. When I first saw Pit Stop's video, talk about Mike converts the charts. We also do the spare drills it needed. Yeah, I bought a few spare drills, haven't I? So Teresa says, I don't think 3128 exists, Penny, or something, LOL. I've never understood how he's done them either. Listen, we're all just thankful he does do them. Right, Choberton says, okay, well, this is my over and out, as up early tomorrow. Take care, everyone. So, wow, that is amazing, Penny. Okay, bye, everyone. And that looked like he did catch it. Good. It's nothing worse than someone asking you a question, and then by the time you get the chance to answer it, they've gone. And I'm like, oh, no. Are they now sitting there thinking, well, it's pointless me watching that stream. They don't even answer me questions. Right. So I've actually achieved more than I thought I would. But I don't mind saying I have got a sore thumb where I keep stabbing myself with these little tabs. Now, I don't know if you noticed, guys, on this particular one, when you put the tabs through, you actually grab the pliers and then you give it a 90-degree twist. And that really does hold it in well. But you'll see me using the back of the tweezers there's a few places where the tabs are going to be visible. And I don't really want to do an ugly twist. So you'll see, I know there's some on here.
Okay, I'll have a look now. Back in a minute. I'm just going to look what links.
Yeah, no worries. So there's a tab there, and if I gave that tab a 90-degree twist, I'm still going to be visible, but 90-degree twisty one, I think that looked quite ugly. So there's one there. I've just folded it over. So where I think they're going to be visible, I just fold it over. And I don't think it's quite so secure, but it's secure enough. But generally, if I'm doing it for that, I'll do like a 90-degree twist. So I need the next stage of instruction. So I am actually up to here. What I need to do now is put these in. D54. So it's the pillars.
Thank you, Dominic. I've just grabbed the link. Dominic,
Just 2 pillars.
Dominic,
Good. Lee, can I take up your offer about holding the fort?
Yeah, as long as you're not long, because I'm going to be getting off shortly.
All right, no worries. I'll be about 5-ish minutes. What time is it? Oh, that's right. We're coming to the end of the day shift and start of the night shift. I don't get on as well with the night shift, so it's usually hi, smoke, bye.
Yeah.
Let me just grab this. Next, Netflix raising their prices next month. I am not sure it will be worth it. I have several. This is exactly what I've done. I have been umming and ahhing about cancelling my Netflix for quite a few months, actually. And then I got an email the other day saying, we are raising our prices. So I went straight into my account and I've cancelled it. And unfortunately, I've just been billed for the last month. So I've got nearly a month. But I don't think I've watched it for a few months. Do you watch Netflix, Lee?
No. Do you know what I watch? My TV is YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, the only subscription I've got now is Now TV, which I'm cancelling because I don't watch that, and Disney. And I will struggle to cancel Disney because it's got a lot of Star Warsy stuff on it. Right, Lee, I'm going to disappear for 5 minutes while I've still got the chance.
Okay.
All right.
So what I'm doing here, if anyone's still here, I'm actually just doing this what I want to do. Move that out of the way. And I'm actually creating need to get my scalpel out. The bay windows are there, as you can see. But what I'm doing now is I'm doing this doorway. So I'm making a rigging something. Oh, great. I must have to go and take the dog out. Come on, Penny, hurry up. I need to get her off. Bear with me.
Hi, guys. I'm back. Oh, I put myself on big screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back as well. I just got
Oh, you disappeared as well, did you?
I only disappeared over from the laptop.
That's all right.
Over the laptop.
It's all right. Well, you haven't put too many viewers off. I've still got 5, so it couldn't have been that bad.
No,
Right.
and I'm getting ready to give in. I can't do much now. My knees killing.
To be honest with you, I'm thinking about winding up soon anyway. So yeah, I'm struggling with these instructions. Step 13.
I'm actually making the doorway, trying to do some fettling.
Well, I put these in. It says 4. Actually, I shouldn't have done this. If I follow exactly as per the instructions, I make one of these up and then make it up to square. Then I do the other one. But I put 4 of those in. Then we've got 2 posts. It looks like they go in there. And then there's 2 more
What you want
posts.
to do now is study the instructions for your next step.
Oh, I sit there studying them. But
that's what I'm doing now.
Part of me wants to carry on to the end of step 16. I'm almost finished step 13, 14, 15. Right, that's just putting the roofs. Once I've done this, 15 is just putting that roof on. Then we're putting a border along the top. Then that will be step 16 is all of this bit complete. So that's what it'll look like after stage 16.
Yeah.
Without the base.
Yeah.
And then I think from 17 it'll start to build up quite quickly because you've got this long bit, which is this roofy bit there.
Yeah.
So within an hour of finishing 16, I'll have all this length. And it'll be like, whoa, that's grown really quickly. But at the same time, if your brain isn't on it anymore, it's that fiddly. You really need to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm getting at an end where I need to stop and start looking at.
Yeah, I think it's going to be sensible for me to stop.
Thank you for letting me up, Penny.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
You're more than welcome anytime I'm live.
Yes, I know. It depends. See, I'm in this catch-22. If I do live streams with people, I can't get any filming done. But at the same time, the interaction is brilliant. And it really is. It's like medicine sometimes going on to someone else's live. Love Mini says, go on, Lee.
If you're back from London on Friday, I'm live. I'm going live on Friday about 5 o'clock Friday night.
Okay. Well, I'm going. I might join you on Friday then, because the problem I'm going to have, and it's a nice problem. If I set my live streams, my channel updates for Sunday evening, because I get home late Sunday afternoon. I can get home, have a cup of coffee, jump in the shower, and then jump on and do the live stream. And then I'll do all my unboxings and everything. And then I'll tell you, I'm going to switch the camera. But if I get home on Friday, I've got all these boxes of goodies sitting here, and I can't touch them until Sunday because I'm doing all the live unboxings on the Sunday. So having something to do on the Friday might be good. I've got some filming on the mosquito to do. Oh, we have a guest. No, we have you again.
Yeah.
What have we got? We've got.
Drop the other camera.
Well, if we take the other one off, you might go quiet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, hang on. Yeah, if we take your number 1 camera off, you lose all the sound. So I'm going to have you on. Yeah, it goes funny like that.
Okay, well, to drop that camera back, drop me your face camera back.
What, like that?
Yeah, because I'll do.
Yeah. Let me just grab this comment. So, Lovemoney says, so Penny, is that from before the fire? Yes, it is before the fire because it's got the steeple on it. Also, I guess most of it just be black. I think that's maybe part of the reason why I chose this one, because I'll be honest with you, I thought it was going to be simple because I just thought it's a square building, and I really couldn't have been more wrong. So even though it is a series of squares, there's a few roundy bits, but it's once you figure out how to do it, and that sounds really weird to say how to do but also, I don't know if you remember, I did the F14 and I really screwed up the photo etch. And, this is effectively photo etch, except that it's a little bit easier to put together. Sorry, I was going back. So I've got another mosquito to film. I'm hoping there's one coming out this Saturday. You're going to love the one coming out on Saturday. Well, I loved it anyway. All it is the decals. And I've done all the decals on the mosquito, and a lot of them are very small and fiddly. But I really did enjoy it. So what I need to do now is apply another gloss coat, do the weathering. I'm not going to do a massive amount of weathering on the mosquito. I'm just going to apply some dirt and then rub it off, mainly just to pick out the panel lines. And then all the little sticky out bits that I haven't put on yet, they're going to go on, and then touch up the wheels and then do the and I should have the masks for it. I've stuck one piece of clear glass on it because I had to cover the nose up, but I've stuck that on with PVA glue, so I'll take that off. And so I was waiting for the mask set to come through, but I found another mask set, so I've got that instead. So yeah, and then I just need to stop myself from buying new projects. I'm currently eyeing up the B24 Liberator, but I think I want to do the B17 before I buy the B24, because I'm doing the B17 as an assembly ship. But I've started the space rocket. It's funny because I was doing a locomotive video and it all went wrong thanks to the little cat. I'm not angry at her. She just did what cats do, and she managed to break my train. But that's just what cats do. And it was like, oh yeah, well, just get on with the space rocket. And I'm like, how did you know I was doing the space rocket? And then I remembered I've released videos where I've talked about the space rocket. So, but that's a horrible kit. That really is horrible. These boosters, they're just, they're horrible. And there's so much sanding to do to them. And that's stage one. So, but I think I'm just going to leave them. Every time I do a stage, I'll work.
I'm going to get off anyway, Penny. I need to go and get stuff done.
Yeah, no problems. Well, yeah, I'm going to disappear as well because it's getting a little bit late. Yeah. So you take care, Lee, and thank you very much for joining. It's always a pleasure. No, and I will see you another day.
See you another day. Bye for now.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye. And he's gone. So that's always nice to have Lee on. It's always nice to have quite a few people on. Quite nice to have Mark. Well, very nice to have Mark on. Always like having Mark Fit on. Right, guys. So I think I've told you just about everything in the world to tell you. If anyone can think of anything, just say. So today, my last but one fire truck video went out. It's getting really, really sad. Next week will be the last build video of the fire truck. And the week after, I'm making a special video with my camcorder. I'm actually going to do like a show and tell just on the whole fire truck. Because obviously with it being so big, I can't show you on my desk. So I thought if I have the camcorder, I'll handhold it. and I'll go through it, but I can stand back, I can do the zooms in, and then I'll be able to show you the whole fire truck. Obviously, if you've watched every single video, you already have seen all the lights and the sirens and everything. And I don't know if anyone remembers when I tested the siren. Well, it said the lights, beacon lights. I pressed the button. It didn't tell me the sirens were going to go off with the lights, and it also didn't tell me the siren was very loud. And I jumped, and I think my actual reaction was, "Oh, that works," and it was very, very loud. But that fire truck, it's been very mixed emotions. There's parts that were just terrible, and then there were parts that's brilliant. Right. Dominique has said, I'm going to consult for Sunday with Danielle that I can live for a while. And then also Love Minis has said, laugh. Yeah, so it has been a good build. And it's finishing at just the perfect time, because it's going to finish 4 weeks before Christmas. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have a build for Monday after Christmas, which will be the ET. I've signed up for the ET. Really, really looking forward to that one. Everything I know about ET, I actually know from building with the boys, and he's basically described it more that it's more of a robot than it is a model. You're basically going to have like sticks and things for arms with a latex covering. So obviously when the arms or whatever the arms do, and the fingers light up and stuff. And yeah, it's a real must have. If I've done the Ecto 1, I absolutely have to do the ET, because the ET means so much more to me in my childhood than Ghostbusters. And Ghostbusters was a big thing for me as well. So that's coming in the new year. The only other problem I've got is I've got other stuff finishing. Oh, guys, I'm going to mention this on the channel update, right? But there's a model that I've been after. I did start to make it ages ago. This particular kit is so difficult to get cheap. You won't get it for less than 40, 50 quid on eBay. And if I told you how much I paid for it, you will not believe me. So I bought that, and there I have left the price sticker on. I got it for £5 from a charity shop, and I said to them, that is so underpriced. There's only one fault with it, and I'll show you this. Look, sealed bag. All the parts are in the bag sealed. The decals are there, and they look like they're in very good condition. And the only thing wrong with it, there are no instructions. So I went straight onto ScaleMates, and I've downloaded the instructions. However, I remember why I had trouble with it before. The instructions are not clear on the color callouts. So I have a slight workaround. Bear with me a sec while I find this. Right, where is it? Is that the page I want to look at? Sorry, my internet is so slow when I'm streaming. I mean, it's slow anyway. So what do you guys think to this? Oh, hang on. Share screen. Where's that gone? can't find it. Oh no. What was that screen? Oh, screen's pulled up an advert. That's why I couldn't find the screen. Right, so this. I'm thinking about doing that as a part work. This is the Okra. This is the Okra bus. And I've had a look at the instructions. Now, the instructions take ages to load. Here we are, AEC bus. And the instructions are quite tricky because what they do is, let me make that bigger. There we go. So everything, so these are, so that the photo instructions are all in, I think, Spanish. And then just before the instructions, they have translations. But the instructions are very, very clear. I'm just waiting for this to load up, guys. I'm ever so sorry. It's a slow connection for me. This is a hotel broadband. To be honest with you, I'm lucky to be able to stream and use the internet at the same time. There we go. So what you get for the English is just a list. Look, you see it says here photo. I mean, this isn't the English one, but photo 100. And then it's basically, it's the translation from, I think it's Spanish to English. But the actual instructions are really, really nice. I can almost build it without the English translation. So it's still loading. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, the instructions are wonderful. Tell you what, I'm not going to share that yet. Just come on to me and we'll wait for that to load up, because it might take ages. Oh, we've got some pages loading. I just want to get some. I just want to get some photo instructions up, just so I can show you how good they are. Anyway, if you go onto the Okra website, you can download the instructions. So I thought about building that as a part work. So maybe just do 3 or 4 stages a week. Take it nice and steady. In theory, I should be able to build it no problems, but it is a model that I've never built before. It's a wooden model. And like I say, then I could use that as a color reference for the Airfix kit, or use that as a color reference for the Airfix kit anyway. Here we go. Got some instructions. Well, I've got from stage 3 onwards. So let's do a screen share. Screen, Google Drive. So yeah, these instructions are so nice. Like you see, they're in Spanish, but you then get a translation page. And I mean, stage 1 and 2 is basically carefully cut out the pieces. And then you're doing a lot of gluing and sanding, which you'll always do that with wood. And then you've got some painted pieces here for stage 14. And then you've got white painted pieces. So you've got brown. See, already I've got the color call outs now. This has all helped me build the Airfix one. And then you got the windows, and you see you got the fair charts. It's all white on the inside. Doesn't look that comfortable, does it? And then you I hope they're decals. I hope I haven't got to write that general in. And more windows, and it builds up to quite a nice model. It's something totally different, isn't it? And they've got metal parts. They've got, mostly it's wood. Look at the way the stairs build up. That's something else, isn't it? I don't know if those metal parts are going to have to be shaped. Yeah, it is. Look, you can see there you've got to shape it on a piece of wood. a piece of, what do you call that, a dowel, and that's what you're going to end up. Do you know, looking at this now, looking at the quality of this, I think I'd have to make them the. Oh my God, is that nails going in there? Oh, yeah, I think I'd have to do the Airfix one first, because this is obviously superior to the Airfix one, isn't it? I can't remember what scale it is. I think it's slightly bigger than the Airfix. Sorry, guys, I'm not watching the stream. Let me find the. It's one. Yeah, it is. It's much bigger. It's 1:24 scale. So that will actually look pretty nice with. Oh, we got a building with the boys. Say his name and he will turn up. I was just talking about the ET because today the penultimate build issue of the fire truck went out. Next week is the final 2 issues, so it's all complete. And the week after, I'm going to do a show and tell. And then in the new year, I'm hoping to. Do you know when the ET is actually due out? I thought it was due out October, November. But I've not had. I don't know if I think they took the payment when I signed up, but no indication of when it's coming. But then I'm not planning on starting it till the new year. But yeah, I don't know if you caught it. The Airfix bus, you're lucky to get that for less than 40 quid on eBay. I managed to find one in the charity shop for £5. I did build this before and it just turned out a bit of a disaster. But that one's got no instructions, but I can download the instructions off ScaleMates, and I can use that Okra instructions for color references. But I think I'd have to do the Airfix one first, because if you do the better one and then the not so good one, it's going to be such an anticlimax, isn't it? If I can do a good result on the Airfix, and then I'm in a position to say, you think this is good? You ain't seen anything yet. This is coming next. But 1:24 scale, that'll sit. I can display that next to the fire engine. I know it's a different era, but it'll fit. It's all the same scale. Another thing that I'm looking at is, let me find it. It's this one. This is not going to be done anytime soon, but this is something that I would like to do. It's only 146 quid, which I think is a superb price for that. Again, I've had a look at the instructions. I'm not going to painfully make you watch the building instructions come up. Yeah, Mini Art made the bus as well, 1:35 scale, which is slightly smaller than the Airfix. December 10th, brilliant. I'm happy with that. So that I would like to build. And reason number 2 that I'd like to build that, those of you who remember the days when I was an agency bus driver working in Dartford, my bus used to go Erith, Belvedere, Abbey Wood. I know of Plumstead, and Dartford is where I worked. It's not the same route as the bus that I used to drive, but I know Erith is where we used to do our changeovers. Abbey Wood, Belvedere, and yeah, Abbey Wood and that's all on my route. That's the 229 route that I used to do. So that's a little bit special for me. That's not a tram, is it? That's do they call that a trolley bus? Because that's electric powered. But I can see the road in my head of where that would be travelling in order to get from Belvedere to Erith and Dartford, and it's not a bad little route actually. So yeah, that's a planned build. So yeah, maybe I could, if I could just get rid of one of the part works. You know, when I say get rid of the part works, I mean they naturally finish and I don't pick up a new one. Maybe those wooden kits look really nice. So maybe look at doing, and they're always going to be there because they're being sold by whoever sells them. I mean, that tram and that bus has been available for donkey's years. But yeah, I think they'd be quite interesting, and I don't really care if no one will watch them because I'll really enjoy making them, and it's something a little bit different, isn't it? Right, guys. So I've made this today, and that, and one roof. I'd like to say see, part of me is saying I haven't really done an awful lot, but the amount of fiddliness it's involved, I think actually I have done quite a bit. So I'm quite happy with what I've done. So yeah, a little bit chipping away at this Notre Dame Cathedral. I might do more next time on my stream. I might do a little bit more on someone else's stream. I might just come home from work on Wednesday and just go, I need a bit of time on my own. Let's do a bit of it. But that's the beauty of these off-stream ones. Right, so I am, tomorrow is a Warhammer coming out, issue 16. Do you know what? I filmed that so long ago, I can't even remember what it was. You're in for a treat tomorrow if you like the Eddie Stobart. I have a feeling it's a 4-issue video. I've 91 through to 94. I think I might be wrong. I think it's the one where I took the opportunity to experiment with some new techniques. And what I've done is I'm pretty sure it's the one with four wheels. And what I've done is I've split the screen in 4, and I've actually played the video for each wheel running simultaneously. I tried to build them with exactly the same length. And then once those wheels are built, it then splits into 2 screens. And then you see me putting the 2 together. I think it's that one. I can't remember. Thursday is the Gauntlet. And then Friday is the Robocop. And as I said earlier on, I've got a horrible thing. Now, I will make an announcement on Friday's Robocop that they will be taking a break for a week because I wasn't sure if the issues would come in time. The issues would have to come while I'm on holiday in order to do issue 7. And also, I wasn't sure if I was going to get 4 or 5 issues. With the Gauntlet, it went 2 issues, 4 issues, and then 5 issues every month. The Robocop was only up to the 2nd pack, which we had 2 issues and then 4. So I didn't know if pack 3 was going to get 4 or 5 issues. I now know I'm getting 4 issues because it's come up on the Fan Home site, and I can see that I've got 4 issues. But they haven't dispatched it yet. So I've got a terrible feeling it won't be coming before. It needs to come before the 24th of November. Otherwise, I cannot film them, which means that I won't be able to put any issues out until the 22nd of December, which is a week before me taking a 2-week break. So Robocop might actually be delayed until the new year. It's a possibility, but I'll go through that in my live update. So Saturday is my Mosquito. If you're anything like me, you will love Saturday because I'm putting the decals on the Mosquito, and if you don't think it's a beautiful thing now, you will do once you see the decals. You see what I did there, Scott? Excuse me. So yeah, it looks. I'm really happy with it. It's a little bit of a cock up with the gloss. I don't know if I didn't clean the airbrush shape properly, or maybe I didn't thin the gloss varnish enough. It came out a little bit spotty. But listen, if I held the model there, you would go, oh, that looks really nice. Obviously, if I held it up right close, you'll go, it's got lumps and bumps on it. But the whole point of making models is to, if I made another mosquito, it would look a little bit better than the last one. That's my success. And right now, finishing a model would be a success. With the F-14 failing and the locomotive failing, I need to complete a model. I've not completed a scale model yet. That brings me to Sunday, when I will be doing a live channel update. So that will be my unboxing of all my packages. And trust me, I've got a lot of packages waiting for me at home, because my lodger took a photo the other day. And then Monday, this time next week, will be the last fire truck builds, and I will be doing a craft and chill just like tonight. I'm actually doing 2 next week, one on the Monday, one on the Wednesday. The one on the Wednesday is a little bit dubious, because I'm going to start building my new desk. I'm actually building a desk on the other side of the room, which means my craft table will still be fully functional. Once I've built the table, the new table, then I'll start moving everything across. But the wood is coming on Tuesday, hopefully in the morning. And then Tuesday and Wednesday I'll be building. I just might be so exhausted. So that might be reviewed that Wednesday, but we'll see. And then I'm back to London for 3 weeks on the 26th of November. When I haven't. Oh, yes, my days off are starting to come in, so I can start planning the next lot of craft and chills. Right, guys, so bear with me a sec. I need to write something down. I need a pen. There's a pen. Sorry. It was something I was meant to do this afternoon. Hotel booking. I was talking to the hotel earlier on. They said, oh, your booking hasn't been booked for when I come back from London. And I'm like, well, that's funny, because the woman who books it, she's normally on the ball. Normally it would have been booked a couple of weeks ago. So, and obviously with Christmas coming up, and they have a lot of, they work in conjunction with one of the local councils. So it's usually fairly booked up here. So you have to be a little bit quick. If you book this room on a day-to-day basis, you'll be very, very lucky to have a room. But so I need to sort of say, otherwise I could be at a different hotel. And if it's a hotel I don't know, I might not have my models set up and stuff like that. So that will be very sad. Right, guys, I have streamed. Even Penny's future is busy. It's not that it's busy. It's that because I know everything in my life is done in blocks of 3 weeks now. I'm in London for 3 weeks. Obviously, next week I'm on 1 week's holiday. Then I'm back in London for 3 weeks. Then I'm in Kilmarnock for 3 weeks. Now, I can't do anything. I'm stating the obvious here. I can't do anything at home while I'm away from home. So I have to make sure all of my video uploads, YouTube uploads, and everything is all done for 3 weeks before I leave. And then some things I can do in the hotel. This is why I'm doing a space rocket build, because it's going to come in little sections. And then when I've finished it, I can wrap it in bubble wrap. I can take it home, and there's no wheels, or there's no wings, and there's no sticky out aerials and things like that. This is probably the most sticky out part of the whole rocket. So it's a really, really good build to do in the hotel. And then when I go home, when I get home, obviously I've only got one more mosquito to film. Now I've got 2. So I've got to make 2 videos in the week, but it should be easier because I'm on holiday. So I've got 6 days to film. Look at me with my arms. Look, I do talk with my arms a lot. I do apologize. So stays. Right, guys. So yeah, I'm going to disappear. So thank you to Lee for joining me. Thank you to Mark Fit for joining me. Most importantly, thank you to the few people that have been watching the show. Big thank you to, I'm going to have to scroll up because I can't remember the name. I will find it. Mad Family Gaming Team, thank you very much for popping in and watching. It's always nice to know someone's new has joined us. I thought it was quite funny actually when I said, oh, if you haven't subscribed, just tell me, are you watching? Not expecting anyone to actually say anything, and then suddenly it pops up, yeah, I'm watching. But that was the discussion about subscriber mode. My jury's still out about whether I would ever do subscriber mode, but that's a different conversation for a different day. So Building with the Boys says good night, Penny. Building with the Boys, keep bringing out your fantastic content. I really do enjoy it, especially your weekly catch-ups. They're the ones that I'll put them on in the morning when I get up, and then while I'm sorting stuff out in the bathroom, make me coffee, I've got you playing, listening to your updates. It's brilliant. Love it. So yeah, guys, Building with the Boys, really good fun channel. So much passion in the builds. That's what makes a difference, isn't it? Anyone can just churn out videos, but you've got to be passionate about them. I think that helps a lot. Right, guys, so I really am going now. So thank you for watching, everybody, and thank you to the people who joined in with the stream. And I will catch you. If I don't catch you before, you'll get to see me tomorrow. See, you guys are really lucky. You get to see me tomorrow, but I don't get to see you tomorrow. But yeah, if I don't speak to you sooner, I'll see you on Sunday you won't see this in the background. You'll see my real house. So, hey guys, I'm out.